It's difficult to describe the passion, the intensity, the conviction of the cowboy way at the rodeo. It's not a hobby or just some pastime, it's a lifestyle. For Academy Sports and Outdoors, I'm Marty Smith, and this is Traditions.
Ready? Yep.
Brenham, Texas, the outskirts of College Station, the shadow of Texas A&M, where Brianna Lehrman, a junior, and her boyfriend Mitchell Hutto, a senior, grow a love story and hone their skill every day.
I compete in goat tying, breakaway roping, and barrel racing.
Which one's your favorite?
Breakaway roping.
Yeah? What's fun about it?
It's just an adrenaline rush. A lot of times it's completed in under 2 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
2 seconds?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so we have a rodeo love story going on here. All right, how'd you meet Mitchell?
He came to practice steer wrestling at my dad's house, and
You fell in love.
for some reason,
Mitchell's Texas to the hilt. He jumps off a horse running full speed and wrestles steer to the ground. Some days are better than others, and when it doesn't go his way, it's nice to have a sounding board who knows exactly what he's going through.
What's it like to be traveling all over Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana with your sweetheart who has the same exact passion that you do and knows what it takes to be great?
Oh, it's awesome. Iron sharpens iron,
Yes,
and
sir.
you come back to the trailer after a not so good run, you're feeling down and something's not going your way, and she'll just pick you right back up and say, hey, we got another one to go to. And it excites me because she wants to win just as much as I do.
Who's your biggest critic?
myself.
I knew you were going to say that. How hard are you on yourself?
I definitely remember being hard on myself more than I remember celebrating.
You know that's what the great ones do. Like the greatest coaches of all time will tell you, they don't remember the wins, they remember every little meticulous detail of defeat. What's it mean to you to represent Texas A&M University?
A lot. That's where I wanted to go to school since I was in high school, and I played football, and I've always watched the Aggies. And
what do they mean to this area?
oh, everything. It's horns down around this country, man. Horns down.
Speaking of horns, those 700-pound steer Mitchell's flipping on their lid, they got them, and they like to use them. And that's all I kept looking at when he dared me to try it myself.
Just get up over them and just slide push with your feet.
Okay.
You ready?
I think so.
Go ahead. Slide your feet.
Well, that's going to be my rodeo legacy, is behind the horns. So I don't know anything about how you make National Finals rodeo. I don't know that climb. Describe that challenge.
Very hard. In the PRCA, there's over 200 guys that haul all year round, all over the country, from California to New England, living out of a trailer, spending tons of money on fuel.
You want to take that on, Mitchell?
Yes, sir, but if they make it to the finals, that's where they can make their money for the year.
What's the level of pressure or anticipation when you're going to the college finals?
You can let pressure get to you easily in rodeo. I think that might be the hardest part about rodeo, is the mental part. You have to just practice your muscle memory and just trust yourself that you'll go out there and do it and not worry about it.
Life is context and repetition.
Yep.
It's what you're doing and how many times you've done it, and then you find that comfort level and you find that ease and that composure, and you're unstoppable.
All that work leads here, the Washington County Fair, where America's celebrated and buckles and saddles are at stake, and the difference between glory and heartache is seconds.
Before we get inside, I love to discuss superstition. Y'all superstitious?
I'm very superstitious.
Of course. Okay, so we have the one who just shakes her head no, and then we have Riggins who says, yes, I'm superstitious. What are some of your superstitions?
Well, for one, this is the same shirt that I wore here last year, and I placed and won some money here last year, so I gotta wear it again.
Have you hung that thing up since?
Oh yeah, once or twice.
That is fantastic.
Did it once, gotta do it again. I wear the stirrups. It's the spot every time.
And you think that's just silly?
Yeah, my horse, after he eats, he's a little fatter, so why would I choose the same hole every time?
No.
People like this drive me crazy. So there's this thing where you're not supposed to put your hat on the bed.
Really?
Yes.
That's
forever.
rodeo bad luck?
Yes.
Why?
And you're not supposed to run with money in your pocket because that says you're cocky and that you've already won.
$50 bills are bad luck.
Yeah.
Nothing, you don't pay your entry fees for $50 bills.
You can still win.
No,
I've run
no,
with money in my pocket. Rodeo is just gonna try to throw you off. So you have to just be willing to accept challenges that come your way.
I'm not sure what change you could make in the moment in 1.7 seconds. I can't wait. I can't wait to see y'all compete. How does he support you in the rodeo?
He's just always there for me, whether I do good or not.
Biggest fan.
He's a good man.
I get just as nervous as whenever I'm backing into the box. It's just another adrenaline rush because I just love it whenever she does good.
We're out there under the lights. Everybody's watching. What's it like to watch him do that crazy madness?
I don't get very nervous for myself competing, but him, I get very nervous.
Why?
He has a lot greater chance of getting hurt. Steer wrestling's a little rough, I'm sure you figured out.
Yeah, I figured it out real quick.
Yeah.
He's insane. They're insane.
Yeah, as the clown always says, they say they're jumping off of a perfectly good horse onto a steer. Like, why are you doing that?
They're going for the gold, baby.
All that prep, all that work, and 3 seconds later, it's over. How do you justify or juxtapose that when you love it so much and then you go out there and it's just over?
I may not have won anything, but I'm actually happy with my run because I had a slow calf and I couldn't have made any better run on him. I made as good of a run as I could have.
On the other hand, I knew what my steer was going to do, but I saw the guy right in front of me just make a good run. He was 3.6, so I mean, I'm not going for second place, so I tried to blow the start out and catch my steer right there. I broke the barrier and missed him, so I was going for first, didn't work out, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'll be over it by the end of the night and be ready for the next one.
That's the spirit of the rodeo. Euphoric highs, crashing lows. You don't know what each day is going to bring, but there's always another waiting on the other side. The respect here is palpable for competitor, for family.